Beloved son, today I tell you clearly, this is your day of transformation. I want you to listen carefully to the words I place in your heart now, because they have the power to change your life in ways that you may not yet understand. I call you to trust my promises because what I declared about your life has not been forgotten, and every detail is being taken care of by me. If you believe these words and feel the love of God pulsate in your heart, declare firmly, "Yes, my Father, I believe in my Lord with all my heart and love." Then I will know that your love for him is as infinite as the grace he has in store for you today and always. And if this love for God also warms your heart, leave a like. This simple gesture will help this message reach many other lives that need to hear this divine truth. Within you, there is already the key to open doors that seemed locked. That key is your faith, your trust in me, and in what I have prepared for your path. Don't look at the circumstances around you as if they were bigger than me. Don't let doubts drown out what I planted in your heart. I am the God who turns the impossible into reality, and what I have for you is greater than you can imagine. When I feel tired, overwhelmed by challenges, that's when I want you to give me everything. I did not create you to carry the burdens of the world alone. I want you to know that when you cast your anxieties on me, you will find rest for your soul. It is in this rest that you will be strengthened, and it is from this place of trust that your life will begin to align with my purpose. I invite you today to embrace this message with all your strength. Let it penetrate deeply into your heart and transform the way you see the world and yourself. You were not created to live trapped in fear or uncertainty, but to walk with courage, knowing that I am with you at every step. Even when you don't see the complete path, I have already walked it before you. Even when everything seems to fall apart, I am moving the pieces so that my perfect plan can be fulfilled in your life. There is something powerful that I want to reveal to you right now. You are not alone. When you look around you and feel lost, I want you to remember that my presence is constant. I am with you in moments of joy and also in times of pain. I was never absent. I never stopped watching you with love and care. I want you to trust me, not just with words, but with your entire being, with every decision, with every thought. What I give you today is more than a promise. It's a seed that can change everything. This seed needs to be cultivated through your faith, through the choices you make every day. When you decide to trust, even without understanding, you are allowing that seed to grow and bear fruit. I want you to know that the fruits I planned for your life are abundant. They are blessings that overflow and even reach those around you. Maybe you ask yourself, how can I trust when everything seems so difficult? How can I believe when fear tries to paralyze me? I tell you, your strength does not come from yourself, but from me. When you feel weak, it is in your weakness that my power is perfected. When you choose to hand over control to me, I enter the scene in ways you could never imagine. I am the God who acts in silence, who works in areas that your eyes cannot yet see. Today is the day to lift your head, to look beyond the difficulties and see the possibilities that I am placing before you. I want you to begin to declare with your mouth what I have already determined in the spiritual world. Speak with faith, act with faith, because this is how chains are broken and doors open. Don't allow the voices of doubt or fear to stop you from walking. I have already prepared the way. You just need to move forward. Don't put off until tomorrow what I'm calling you to do today. This is your moment of transformation, of renewal, of a new beginning. Forget what's behind and look at what's to come. I am leading you to a time of victory, of plenitude, of a life that reflects my love and my grace. Every detail was carefully planned by me, and nothing you've experienced so far has been in vain. All the pain, all the struggles, all the waiting are being used to prepare you for something greater. Son, I want you to trust not only in what I can do for you, but in what I am doing in you and through you. You were called to be a light, to shine in the midst of darkness, to carry my presence so powerfully that others will be drawn to it. Do not allow human limitations to impede what I have already placed within you. I see your potential. I see your ability. I see what I can accomplish when you give yourself completely to me. If today the weight of life seems too great, remember, I am your strength. When you seek me, when you choose to be in my presence, I renew your energy and enable you to move forward. I want you to live not just an ordinary life, but a life full of my purpose. A life marked by miracles, by doors that open, by dreams that come true. You don't need to understand all the details. Just trust that I'm in control. My wisdom goes beyond what you can understand, and my love for you is constant and eternal. Today I challenge you to take a step of faith, to believe in what I am telling you, to hold tight to my promises, and allow them to guide you. Receive this message as an invitation to a new beginning, a new perspective, a new confidence. You were created for great things, to live fully, to experience the best I have to offer you. Trust me, beloved son, and you will see the transformation that only I can bring to your life. Beloved son, today I want you to listen carefully to what is in my heart for you. Even when everything seems still, even when the silence seems deafening, I am acting in your favor. I know you often ask yourself, where is God? Why don't I see anything happening? But I want you to know that I never stopped working for you, even in the areas invisible to your eyes. Every detail of your life is under my care. I am the God who sees what you cannot see. While you only look at what is before you, I am moving pieces that are still hidden. Every moment, every decision, every circumstance is being aligned according to my purpose for you. You have not been forgotten, and nothing you face is outside of my plan. Everything that happens, even challenges, serves to shape you and prepare you for what is to come. I see your restless heart, the doubts that try to dominate you. I know you want quick answers, immediate solutions, but I want you to trust me. There is nothing in your life that I have not seen, no tear that has escaped my eyes. When it seems like nothing is happening, it is at that very moment that I am preparing something extraordinary for you. I am aligning paths, shaping situations, adjusting the perfect time for you to receive what I promised. My vision is complete, my plan is perfect, and nothing can thwart what I have in store for you. Perhaps you feel that you have been waiting too long, but I tell you that there is no delay in my action. What seems like a long time to you, to me, is preparation. I'm taking care of every detail because I want to give you not just enough, but the best. I am the Father who wants the best for his children, and it will be no different with you. I want you to know that you are not alone. Even when you feel abandoned, I am there. My hand never left you, and my heart never stopped beating for your life. I am with you on good days and difficult days, in moments of joy and in times of pain. When everything seems uncertain, I want you to trust that I am your certainty. My word is faithful, my promises are true, and nothing can change that. I am moving the pieces silently, but powerfully. It doesn't matter what your eyes see now because I work beyond what is visible. There are things that you still don't need to understand, as they are part of my plan. Just as the farmer patiently waits for the harvest, you too must wait with confidence. What I am planting in your life will bear fruit at the right time, and these fruits will be abundant. Son, give me your worries, your fears, your uncertainties. Don't carry burdens that don't belong to you alone. I am your Father, your refuge, your sustenance. I want you to trust me completely, because only then will you be able to experience the peace that passes all understanding. No matter how big the challenge, no matter how big the obstacle, I am bigger than it all. When you trust me, you allow me to enter the scene and transform what seemed impossible. There are great things being prepared for you, even if you don't see it now. Even if the scenario seems like a dead end, I'm opening doors that no one can close. I am creating paths where there was nothing before. I want you to keep your faith firm, for it is what will sustain you while my plan unfolds before you. Trust my time, trust my care, trust my promise. I am the God who transforms chaos into order, who makes rivers in the desert and brings life to what seemed dead. Nothing escapes my control, and nothing is impossible for me. I want you to renew your confidence today, to remember who I am and how much I love you. Don't let yourself be carried away by circumstances, as they do not define your destiny. My love for you is what defines who you are, a child loved, protected, and called to live an abundant life. Receive this word in your heart. Let it penetrate deeply into your soul. I'm calling you to a deeper level of trust, where you do not need to see to believe, but just believe that I am working. Fear not, son, for I am with you. My presence is constant, my care is unwavering, and my faithfulness never fails. While you wait, I'll prepare. While you trust, I move. While you rest in me, I make the impossible happen. You do not need to fight with your own strength, for I am your strength. I am the God who holds the stars in the sky, who knows every detail of the universe, and who is taking care of every aspect of your life. Nothing, absolutely nothing, escapes my gaze. Today I want you to remember one thing. Silence does not mean absence. My silence is often proof that I am acting in areas that your eyes cannot yet reach. I want you to trust that I am preparing something much bigger than you can imagine. My will is good, perfect, and pleasant, and everything is being aligned so that you live the best that I have to give you. Trust, son, trust. Great things are being prepared for you. The pieces are being moved, the paths are being opened, and the perfect time is approaching. Keep your faith firm in me, and you will see the manifestation of my power in your life. I am with you, always have been, and always will be. Step forward with confidence, for what I have prepared is greater than anything you can imagine. Beloved son, listen to what I want to tell you. The impossible is not a limit for me. What seems like an end, what makes you think that everything is lost, is just the beginning of the new thing I'm about to do in your life. Nothing escapes my power, and what I promised you remains firm. My promises do not fail, they do not change, and they are not shaken by the circumstances you see around you. I want you to trust me with all your heart, because it is in your trust that the impossible becomes reality. When you look at your situation and feel hopeless, remember, I am the God who transforms chaos into order. I open paths where there are none. I make rivers sprout in the desert, and I bring into existence what does not yet exist. What your eyes see as a barrier is, for me, just an opportunity to show my power. I want you to give me everything, not just parts of your life, but every area, every worry, every fear. I'm ready to act, but I need you to trust me completely. You have carried burdens that were not meant to be yours. I know you have been trying to resolve everything with your own strength, but today I want you to know that you were not called to walk alone. I am your strength, your support, your sustenance. When you surrender to me, when you stop fighting with your own hands and decide to trust, I enter the scene in a way you never imagined. I am the God who acts in the impossible, who transforms the ordinary into extraordinary. I know that sometimes fear tries to whisper to your heart, saying that things won't change. But today I tell you, fear not. Do not allow fear to steal your faith, because it is through faith that you will see my actions. When you trust me, even without understanding, you are declaring that you believe in my power, my love, and my plan for your life. I want you to move forward with faith, to take the next step, even without seeing the complete path. I have already gone ahead of you, preparing every detail. Son, you were not called to live limited by circumstances. My promises do not depend on what you see or what you feel, but on my faithfulness. I am the God who keeps what he promises. There is no force in this world that can stop what I have determined for you. What seems unattainable to you, what others say is impossible, is within the reach of my hands. And today, I want you to take ownership of this truth. I see your tired heart, the weight of doubts that sometimes suffocate you. But I want you to know that every time you give yourself to me, I renew your strength. I am working within you, shaping your character, strengthening your faith, preparing you for what is to come. What I have for you is greater than anything you can plan, but for you to receive, you need to trust. Trust is not just believing, it is delivering. It's saying, Lord, I trust you, even when I don't understand. Today is the day for you to leave the past behind. The failures, the fears, the losses, none of these define who you are in me. I call you to a new beginning, to a new stage. What is to come is much greater than what is behind. Do not allow past experiences to limit your faith in what I am about to do. I am the God who makes all things new, and it will be no different with you. I want you to move forward, to walk towards what I have prepared for you. Don't be paralyzed by fear or uncertainty. My hand is outstretched to guide you, and my heart is steadfast to bless you. I am not a God of confusion, but of peace. When you give yourself completely to me, when you decide to trust, my peace invades your heart and gives you the courage to move forward. My promises for your life are immutable. No matter what others say, no matter what circumstances seem to show, I remain faithful. I am the same yesterday, today, and forever. What I promised you, I will fulfill, because my word never returns empty. I want you to hold on to this truth with all your strength, as it is what will sustain you in difficult times. Son, you are not alone. In every step you take, I am by your side. In the quiet moments I am working. In moments of waiting I am preparing. Nothing you went through was in vain, because each experience shaped you for the greater purpose I have for your life. What seems difficult today, tomorrow will be a testimony of my faithfulness. Don't let doubts drown out what I planted in your heart. You were called to a life of faith, a life marked by miracles, a life that reflects my love and my grace. I want you to see your current situation as an opportunity to see me act. I want you to choose faith over fear, trust over doubt, surrender over control. I am the God who turns endings into beginnings, who brings life to what seemed dead. I want you to remember that the impossible is the terrain where I operate. When you put your trust in me, When you decide to move forward with faith, the supernatural begins to happen. Doors that were closed begin to open. Paths that seemed blocked begin to align. Receive this word in your heart. Let it renew you. Let it fill you with hope. Let it strengthen your faith. Today is the time to give yourself completely to me, to leave control in my hands, to allow me to do the impossible in your life. Move forward, beloved son, with the certainty that I am with you and that the best is yet to come. Trust me, for I am the God who never fails. Beloved son, I know that you have carried desires and hopes in your chest that, over time, seemed to fade. But I want you to know, the dreams I planted in your heart are not dead. They are dormant, waiting for the right time to bloom, and that time is coming. I am moving heaven and earth so that what seemed lost comes back to life in a powerful way. Every tear you shed was like a seed watered in fertile soil. Even when the crying seemed to have no end, I was there, collecting every drop as proof of your cry. Nothing you experienced was in vain. Every moment of pain, every silent prayer, every sigh filled with hope, everything is being transformed into an abundant harvest. I want you to know that not only do I hear your prayers, but that I am answering them in ways that go beyond what you expected. My faithfulness does not fail, and I am committed to what I promised you. I see what no one else sees. I know every detail of your journey, every obstacle you faced, every battle you fought in silence. I know that sometimes you look at the time that has passed and think that it was wasted, but I tell you, nothing was wasted. I am turning even your most difficult moments into part of the grand plan I have for you. There is a purpose in everything you have experienced, and I am restoring not only your dreams but also your faith. I want you to trust that what I am about to do in your life will be so great that it will exceed your greatest expectations. The plans I have for you are bigger than you can imagine. I know the waiting time made you question, but waiting is not a sign of forgetfulness. It is a time of preparation. I am shaping you, strengthening your trust in me, preparing your heart to receive the best. Son, I want you to prepare for the new thing I am bringing. Don't look at the past with sadness anymore, because I'm doing something new. Dreams that seem distant are being restored by my power. I am the God who renews, who turns ashes into beauty, who brings life to what seemed dead. Nothing is beyond my reach, and your dreams are safe in my hands. Today, I call you to believe again. I want you to allow hope to bloom in your heart. No matter how impossible it seems, I am the God who makes all things possible. What I'm doing for you is not small. It is great. It is abundant. It is beyond what you can conceive. I am preparing a harvest that will be so abundant that it will overflow, reaching not only your life but also those around you. Son, trust me. I am faithful. My promises do not fail, even when circumstances try to convince you otherwise. It doesn't matter what your eyes see now. I want you to look at me because I am moving the supernatural in your favor. Every tear that watered the earth, every prayer that came out of your heart, every act of faith that you performed is bearing fruit. I am taking you to a time of joy, of fulfillment, of fulfillment. I know that sometimes the journey seems long and tiring, but I want you to know that I never left you alone. Even when you felt abandoned, I was with you. My presence has never left you. I want you to remember who I am, the God who keeps promises, who restores, who transforms. What seemed lost will be returned. What seemed impossible will be accomplished. I want you to prepare your heart for what is to come. I am calling you to move forward, to leave fear behind, to trust me fully. The dreams I planted in you have not been forgotten, and I am working to make them come true at the perfect time. I know you waited, and I tell you that the wait was not in vain. I am bringing you something so great, so wonderful that you will know it was my hand that accomplished it. Receive this word in your spirit. Let it fill your heart with hope. Let it strengthen you and encourage you to continue walking. I want you to trust in my love, my loyalty, my care. I'm doing more than you asked, more than you dreamed of. I'm preparing something that will surprise not only you but also those around you. Son, the best is yet to come. The days of sadness are turning into days of joy. The dreams that fell asleep are being restored with strength, with life, with purpose. I want you to remember that I am the God who turns tears into laughter, who exchanges tears for clothes of praise. You are not forgotten, you are not left aside. I am with you and I am moving all things for your good. Trust me, walk with faith, move forward with courage, because what I am about to accomplish in your life will be greater than you can imagine. The impossible is about to become reality, and you will see that I am the God who fulfills everything He promises. I am faithful, I am constant, and my love for you never fails. Move forward, beloved son, because great things are coming and your harvest will be abundant. Trust, because I am with you every step of this journey. From the beginning, every promise I made to you was made with love and care. I know that sometimes you wonder if my plans are still on track when everything around you seems difficult, but I tell you, I am in control of all things. Nothing that happens in your life is beyond my reach, and what I have declared about you will not be frustrated. My promises are firm as a rock, unshakable by time, circumstances, or the voices that try to convince you otherwise. I want you to remember that I am the same yesterday, today, and forever. What I said, I will do. What I planned, I will fulfill. There is no force in this world or any other that can stop me from acting. Every word that comes out of my mouth is faithful and true, and I'm working to make everything happen at the right time. I know there are times when you look at your life and see no signs of what I promised you. Maybe the path seems bleak or the answers are slow to arrive. But son, I want you to trust me. I am the Father who never fails, who never forgets his children. My word does not return empty. It fulfills the purpose for which it was sent. Even when you don't understand, even when the weight seems unbearable, I am with you, supporting you at every step. I'm asking you something special today. Trust. Not just in the words you hear, but in my constant presence by your side. It is not by what your eyes see or your ears hear, but by faith that my actions are manifested in your life. When everything seems difficult, I want you to remember that you are not alone. I am your support, your fortress, your security in the midst of the storms. Your every tear is seen by me, and I'm working on every detail, even behind the scenes. Son, when you choose to trust, you make space for me to act in an even more powerful way. Trust is not the absence of doubts, but the decision to give everything to me, even when you don't understand the reason for things. I want you to see what is happening around you not as an end, but as part of the greater plan I have for you. My plan is good, perfect, and pleasant, and I am leading you to a future of hope and fulfillment. There are promises about your life that perhaps you have forgotten, but I have not. Every dream I planted in your heart was placed there for a purpose. Even if it seems like time has passed and nothing has happened, I want you to know that my time is different from yours. What seems like a long time to you is preparation to me. I am adjusting each piece, moving each circumstance, so that the fulfillment of my promises is perfect. You will see at the right time that everything I did was for your good. Son, do not allow discouragement to steal your faith. I know the difficulties may seem great, but I want you to remember that I am greater than any obstacle. I am the God who opens paths in the desert, who makes water spring from the rock, who transforms the impossible into reality. There are no limits to my power, and what I promised you will come true. I want you to trust not only in what I can do, but in what I'm already doing, even if you don't see it yet. My faithfulness is a shield that protects you. When the voices of doubt try to weaken you, remember who I am. I am the God who keeps promises, who never abandons, who never fails. My covenant with you is eternal, and nothing can break it. What I have declared about your life is being shaped to manifest in ways that you do not yet understand. But you will see. Oh, son, you will see. I want you to give yourself completely to me today. Don't keep your fears, worries, unanswered questions to yourself. I know your every thought, every restlessness in your heart. Give everything to me and let me take care of every detail. When you trust in me, you experience the peace that passes all understanding, a peace that the world cannot give you. I want you to live in this peace because that's what I called you for. I'm here, son, holding your hand. No matter how big the storm is, I am bigger. No matter how long the night seems, I am your light. I want you to remember that my word is the anchor that keeps you firm, even in the strongest winds. You were called to a life of faith, to live with the certainty that I am faithful and that what I promised you will be fulfilled. Don't give up, son. Don't allow fear or doubt to paralyze you. Move forward with the certainty that I am with you, that I am acting in your favor, that I am fulfilling every promise I made to you. Even when it seems like nothing is happening, I'm working. My love for you is unchanging, and my loyalty is the guarantee that the best is yet to come. Trust me, beloved son. I am your father, the one who formed you, who knows you deeply, and who will never leave you. Difficulties are not the end, but the beginning of something new. I am the God who turns ashes into beauty, sadness into joy, despair into hope. You were called to live the best I have for you, and what I declared about your life will be reality. Keep trusting, because my loyalty never fails. I know there are days when the burden seems so great that you wonder if you can take one more step. But listen to what I place on your heart now. The burdens that weigh you down are not yours to bear. I want you to give me everything, without reservation, without fear. I am the God who invites you to live in peace, to truly rest, to experience a freedom that can only come from me. I feel the weight you've been carrying. I see the nights when your heart is restless, and I know the battles you face in silence. But son, you were not called to live trapped in anxiety, fear, or the feeling that everything depends on you. I am your father, and when I asked you to cast your anxieties on me, it was because I want to take care of you. You don't need to carry alone what is already in my hands. My wish is that you live in freedom, not an emotional or spiritual prison. Today I call you to a place of rest, not a momentary rest, but a peace that invades your soul, that renews your strength, that makes you walk without getting tired. That peace is available to you now, but it begins when you decide to let go of the burdens that don't belong to you. I want you to trust that every detail of your life is under my care. There is no problem so big that I cannot solve, no pain so deep that I cannot heal. I know that sometimes it's hard to let go of control. I know you think you need to resolve everything on your own, but son, I want you to know that I am the God who works for you. While you trust, I move the pieces. While you rest in me, I open paths that you never imagined existed. When you give your worries to me, everything starts to change. Not because you stop acting, but because you choose to act in faith, trusting that I am in control. Son, how many times have you tried to carry a burden that was too heavy? How many times have you felt overwhelmed by the responsibility of solving what seemed impossible? But today I want you to know that you don't need to live like this. I'm calling you to let go of these burdens, to let me take care of what you cannot change. No matter how complex the problem seems, I am the God who solves the impossible. Trust me and see how everything changes. My word assures you that I have taken care of you, not just in part, but completely. I want you to live knowing that I am your support, your refuge, the one who holds you in the most difficult times. You do not need to fear what will come because I have already gone before you. I am preparing the way, removing obstacles, strengthening your heart so that you can live freely in my peace. Today I invite you to do something different, to leave fear, worry, and anxiety before me. I want you to remember that you are not alone. I am with you in every step, in every decision, in every moment of doubt. Even when everything seems out of control, I continue to guide your life. Nothing escapes my care, and nothing is too big for me not to act. When you choose to hand over your burdens to me, you give space for my peace to fill your heart. This peace is not like the one the world offers, momentary and fragile. My peace is lasting. It is strong. It is capable of sustaining you even in the greatest storms. It gives you courage, renews you, makes you move forward with confidence. I want you to live in this peace, because that's what I called you. Son, hear well. You don't have to carry the weight that is not yours. You were not called to solve everything on your own. I am your helper, your help present, your loving father. I want you to give me the areas of your life that have stolen you the joy, which have drained your forces. When you do this, allow me to go into a powerful way. I know it's hard to release the control. I know doubts try to invade your mind, asking if I really act. But I tell you, I'm faithful. My word never fails. When you choose to trust me, even without understanding, you allow me to work in ways you can't even imagine. I want you to remember this with every moment when anxiety attempts to dominate you. Today is the day of free living, free from worries, doubts, fears. I did not create you to live imprisoned, but to experience the true peace that comes from me. I want you to know that my peace does not depend on the circumstances around you. It is available all the time, just by choosing to trust me. Receive this word in your heart. Let her renew your mind, that she transforms the way you see your challenges. I am the God who supports you, who guides you, who takes care of every detail. You don't have to carry yourself what was done to be delivered to me. I want you to live knowing that I am with you, that I will never leave you, that I am acting in all areas of your life. Son, leave the bales. Rest on me. Trust my care. My peace is yours. My love for you is constant, and my wish is that you live fully. Today is the day to leave everything in my hands and experience the freedom that only I can give you. I'm here, and I won't leave you. Trust me, for I am your God, and I am taking care of you in every detail, in every step. Son, nothing escaped my gaze. No moment of pain was ignored by me. I know that sometimes you feel you alone, as if your suffering were in vain, but I want to remind you of an eternal truth. I am the God who turns tears into harvests of joy. Every drop that fell from your eyes watered the earth to something much bigger than you can imagine. I was with you at times when everything seemed to crumble, when you feel weak, helpless, and without direction. It was my hand that sustained you, even if you did not see. I do not want to think that your suffering was without purpose. Every pain you lived has a greater reason in my presence, and I am using it all to shape your life in a powerful way. I am preparing something that will be as great that you will remember these difficult days as the soil where I planted the seed of your victory. I know the wait is difficult, and that there are times when the answers seem distant, but I tell you, trust me. I am in control of every detail, aligning everything so that at the right time you see what I prepared. My plan for your life is perfect, and nothing you faced was in vain. Your tears have value, your pain has meaning, and your story will be a powerful testimony to many. I am writing something extraordinary through your life. I want you to remember that the struggles you have faced are not the end, but the beginning of something new. Every challenge you overcome, every moment you feel lost, were tools I used to strengthen you, to prepare you for what is to come. I know that sometimes it seems that you no longer have strength, but it is in your weakness that my power is perfect. I am your refuge, your fortress, and I am with you in every step. There is a harvest of joy being prepared for you, not just a momentary joy, but a lasting joy, which comes from the certainty that I am in control. I want you to trust that even when you don't see, I'm working in your favor. I'm moving the pieces, opening ways, and preparing the scenery so that you live in fullness of what I have for you. My word does not fail, my promises are true, and what I have declared about your life will be fulfilled. Son, do not let yourself be carried away by discouragement. I know the path is not always easy, but I want you to grab the truth that I am the God who turns cry into laughter, the warmth, the pain in victory. No matter the size of the challenge, I am bigger. No matter how long, my time is perfect. I am with you, sustaining you, guiding you, and preparing something that will be so wonderful that all around you will see that it was my work. I'm calling you today to renew your trust in me. Do not look at the circumstances around you as if they were definitive. I am the God who changes scenarios, who transforms realities, who makes all things new. Every tear of yours has been kept by me as proof of your cry, and I am responding in a way that you cannot understand yet. I want you to remember that my fidelity never fails, and that I am with you at all times. Son, your story does not end in pain. The pain you feel is just the prelude to something much bigger. I am leading you to a full time, where you will understand that nothing was in vain. Each battle you have faced will be a testimony of my power, and every victory will be proof of my faithfulness. I want you to know that your life has a purpose, and I am using everything you lived to fulfill that purpose. Today is the day to get you up with faith and hope. I want you to advance with the certainty that I am preparing something great for you. Do not allow the voices of doubt or fear to keep you from walking. I am the God who goes ahead of you, removing obstacles and leading you to victory. Even if you now don't see the full path, you trust that I've planned every step. Son, your victory will be seen by all as a divine work. It will not be something you have conquered with your own strength, but a manifestation of my power and my love for you. I am using you as an instrument to show the world what I can do in the life of someone who trusts me. I want you to remember that my glory manifests itself in your life, and that what I am doing is not just for your benefit, but to impact those around you. Receive this word in your heart. Let her renew you, that she fills you with strength, that she boosts you to continue walking. I am with you, beloved son, and I will never leave you. Trust me, for I am preparing a powerful testimony through your life. Every tear, every pain, every fight, everything is being transformed into something glorious. I am doing all new things, and your harvest with joy will be abundant. Advance, for your victory is on its way, and it will be a living proof of my act on you. Today I want you to hear clearly what I say to you. Do not fear. I am with you in every step you give, at every moment of your walk, either in peacetime or in the storms. I am your safe haven, your fortress, your strength when you feel you can no longer continue. There is no circumstance, obstacle, or challenge that can shake you when your faith is firm in me. I want you to get up today with courage, because what I am preparing for you requires that you walk with confidence. I know you deeply. I know what weighs in your heart and the fears that try to paralyze you. But I want you to know, I am greater than any fear, stronger than any adversity, No matter what your eyes see now, I want you to trust that I'm in control. When you support me on me, you are not alone. My hand sustains you, my love guides you, and my presence surrounds you like a shield. Son, I know that the battles of life can make you wonder if you have the strength to continue. But today I tell you, it doesn't just depend on you. I am your strength when you feel weak. I am the one who lifts you when you are tired. I am your support when you feel that the weight is too big. When you trust me, I give you the courage necessary to face any situation, for there is nothing that can defeat you while I am with you. I want you to remember that I am the God who never leaves you. Every step you give is accompanied by me. Every decision that Thomas is under my loving gaze. Even when I don't feel my presence, I am by your side. My loyalty is unshakable and my protection is constant. I want you to appropriate this truth today. You are never alone. My presence is your security, and my strength is your guarantee that nothing can knock you down. Raise your head, son, for this is the day I have prepared for you. Do not allow doubts or fears to keep you from moving forward. I am calling you to take a step of faith, to walk toward the purpose I have for your life. Do not look back. Do not hold on to what happened. I'm doing something new, something grand, and you need to be willing to move on. When the weight of worries try to slaughter you, I want you to remember that I am your refuge. My word is clear. I am your fortress, your shelter in times of difficulty. I want you to know that even when everything around you seems unstable, I am your firm rock. When your trust is in me, there is no storm that can destroy you. I'm in control, and I'm acting in your favor. Today is the day of positioning you with faith. I want you to get up with the certainty that I am with you, that I am your protector. No matter how high the winds or how strong the waves, I am bigger. No matter how hard it seems the way, I've been ahead preparing every detail. My hand is on you and my protection is impenetrable. I want you to walk with confidence, knowing that nothing can separate you from my care. Son, listen. The voices of fear will try to make you stop, but I want you to ignore them. I am the God who gives you courage, who renews you, who strengthens you to move on. When you look at me, you find the strength you thought you don't have. When you trust me, you find peace that exceeds all understanding. You need not face anything alone, for I am your constant support, your aid in times of necessity. Get up, son, and advance with determination. What is in front of you is greater than what's left behind. Do not allow the difficulties to make you back. I am calling you to boldly, with faith, with the certainty that I am with you. My presence is your security, and my love is the fuel that drives you. I want you to fully trust me because I am acting in all areas of your life. When tiredness tries to stop you, I want you to remember that my strength is unlimited. I am the one who renews your energies, which gives you vigor to continue. I want you to approach me in prayer, to seek me with all your heart. In my presence, you will find the rest that your soul longs for. I want you to live in peace, knowing that I am in control and that I take care of every detail. Son, this is the day to renew your trust in me. Do not let you down by circumstances, for they do not define your future. My plan for your life is bigger, good, perfect. I want you to advance with courage, because I am with you. I am working in your favor, opening doors that no one can close, preparing a way of victory for you. Do not be afraid, for I am your God, your refuge, your strength. Today I challenge you to walk with faith. You don't have to have all the answers. You don't have to understand all the steps. Just trust me, let me guide you. I am faithful, I am constant, and my word never fails. Get up, beloved son, for great things are coming. I am with you in every step, sustaining you, protecting you, guiding you. Trust me and move on with confidence because your victory is already being prepared. I know you are expected that there are times when silence seems endless and that doubts try to invade your mind. But listen to what I say to you. My time is perfect. Never error, never delay, never fail to fulfill what I promised. I know that for you it may seem that things are taking, but I want you to know that every moment of waiting has a greater purpose. I'm aligning everything perfectly so that the best gets to you at the right time. I want you to trust me, even when you can't see what I'm doing. My vision is complete and I see what you can't see. I'm working on invisible areas, adjusting details that you don't even imagine. Each piece of the puzzle is being put in place so that when the time comes, everything is exactly as it needs to be. I want you to be sure that nothing escapes my control. I am taking care of every detail, even at times when everything seems stopped. I know that sometimes it is difficult to wait, that your heart yearns for immediate answers. But I want you to remember that waiting is not a punishment, but a preparation. I am shaping you, strengthening your faith, adjusting your heart so that you are ready for what I am about to do. What I have for you is greater than you can imagine, and I want you to trust that, at the right time, you will see why every moment of waiting. Son, I want you to know that my fidelity never fails. Every promise I made you is standing. Every word that came out of my mouth will be fulfilled. Even when everything around you seems to say otherwise, I want you to grab the truth that I am faithful. No matter what circumstances show, my word is unchanging. I am leading you on a safe path, and in the right time, you will see the manifestation of what I promised. I know that silence can be difficult to endure, but I want you to understand that my silence does not mean inactivity. I am working behind the scenes, aligning situations, moving hearts, preparing the scenario to fulfill my plan in your life. I want you to rest in me, knowing that my time is perfect. No matter how long it seems to wait, I'm acting continuously for you. Today I call you to renew your trust. Do not allow anxiety or doubt to steal your peace. Every prayer you said, every tear you spill, every step of faith that it was, everything was seen by me. Nothing you did was in vain. I am leading you to an answer that will not only meet your expectations but will exceed them. What I am preparing for you is so great that you will look back and you will understand why every moment of waiting. Son, do not despair when you cannot see the full way. I am the God who has gone ahead, preparing everything for you to walk safely. You don't have to understand all the details. Just trust that I'm in control. When you trust me, you allow me to act even more powerfully in your life. I want you to remember that you are not alone on this journey. I am with you in every step, guiding you, sustaining you, and strengthening you. What seems delay for you is actually the preparation for something much bigger. I want you to trust in the process, that you deliver you completely to me, knowing that I am taking care of everything. No matter how distant the promise sounds, she is fulfilling herself. My time is not like yours, and what I am doing in your life is eternal, perfect, and full of purpose. Every second of waiting is helping you receive the best. Son, today I want you to get up with renewed faith. I want you to advance with the certainty that your answer is on your way. Do not allow discouragement or impatience to prevent you from seeing what I am doing. I'm moving invisible pieces, opening doors that no one can close, preparing blessings that you don't even imagine. I want you to trust that my act is perfect, and what I promised you will be fulfilled. Receive this word in your heart. Let her fill your mind with peace, to strengthen your faith, to drive you to continue walking. I am with you, beloved son, and I will never leave you. My time is perfect and your answer is about to arrive. I want you to remember that the wait is not the end, but the beginning of something extraordinary. What I'm about to do in your life will be so wonderful that you will know that it was the work of my hands. Advance with confidence, because your victory is already being prepared. Trust, because I'm acting, and the best is yet to come. I am the Father who makes the impossible come true. I know there are times when you feel surrounded, with no way out, as if all the paths were closed. But I want you to remember who I am. I am the God who opens ways where they do not exist, who transforms the impossible into possible, who creates something new even when everything seems lost. I want you to trust me, for what I am about to do in your life will be supernatural. Look at me and trust. No matter how dry it seems like the desert you cross now, I am the God who brings rivers in this place. There is no limit to my power, and nothing is out of my control. When everything around you seems to crumble, I remain firm. I am working in your life even when you do not realize, preparing something that goes beyond your understanding. I want you to give me everything, every fear, every concern, every dream that seems distant. Son, I know that there are days when the weight of circumstances tries to stifle your faith, but I tell you, my power is greater than any challenge. No matter the size of the mountain in front of you, I am the God who can remove it. No matter how impossible the situation seems, I am the one who brings to existence what does not exist. I want you to trust that while you deliver everything in my hands, I am acting in your favor. You don't have to fight alone. You don't have to carry your weight on your own. I am the God who invites you to rest in me, to trust my plan, to allow me to guide your steps. When you choose to give me everything, you make room for my power to manifest itself supernaturally in your life. I want you to know that there is no problem so big that I can't solve, no pain so deep that I can't heal. Today I call you to live the supernatural. I do not want you to bound to what you see or what you can understand. I want you to walk in faith, knowing that my power has no limits. I am the God who transforms realities, who changes stories, who makes all things new. I want you to trust that while you walk with me, there is nothing that can prevent you from living what I have prepared for you. Son, look around and remember that I am the creator of all things. Heaven, the earth, the sea, everything obeys my voice. If I can support the universe, the more your life, I want you to remember that my hand is on you, guiding you, protecting you, opening doors that no one can close. I am calling you to a walk of faith, a life of trust, where you will see my power to act in ways you have never imagined. I know that sometimes you look at circumstances and ask you if there is a solution, but I want you to remember that I am greater than any challenge. No matter how dark it looks like the way, I am your light. No matter how strong the storm is, I am your peace. When you trust me, you allow my power to manifest in your life in a powerful and transformative way. Beloved son, now that he heard this message, I invite you to be part of what I am doing. Subscribe to this channel so that more lives are touched by my love and my word. Leave your like as a gesture of gratitude and share this message with someone who needs comfort and direction. Write in the comments a verse or biblical phrase that touches your heart and declares that you believe in my act in your family. There are 2 more messages here, available to you, full of peace and harmony, waiting to turn your life in a powerful way. Continues to listen, for every word that comes to your heart is a gift that prepares especially for you. Stay with me, because the best is yet to come.